Hey y'all, my name is Nat. I hope you're having a terrific day today, and for this video I'm going to be doing the How Well Do I Know My Books challenge. So I decided to do this video after watching Kieran from KD Books and Alan from the Library of Alexandria do this challenge. If you haven't watched either of their videos, you definitely should. I want to start off at the beginning and already get my tags out of the way for Carolyn at Heaven is My Neverland, Noor from Books with Noor, as well as Victoria Irish at Victoria Irish. So I have my laptop over here. I have two random number generators. Alright. Let's get started. First up, without looking at the description, tell us what the book is about. The first book I pulled is Me, Aunt Earl, and the Dying Girl by Jesse Andrews. This is a book essentially about this high school kid, Greg, who finds out that one of his really close friends from when he was younger has been diagnosed with cancer and is likely to die. They end up reconnecting, and Greg and this girl slowly develop a relationship over time. There's a description on the back that says, "This is the funniest book you'll ever read about death," and in all honesty, that's the line I always think about when I think about this book. Next, without looking it up, what is the genre of this book? Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. I think this is YA contemporary, I'm pretty sure. Goodreads only has it listed as YA, and I technically said YA, so I'm considering that a point. Next up is without looking at the book, tell us what is on the cover. 5 and 15. That's on my comic shelf. Oh my gosh, I hope I do not get a single issue because I'm not gonna know what's on it. So this one is Spider-Gwen Volume 4 Gwenum. I'm pretty sure on the front it's like Gwenum on one side and Spider-Gwen on the other, and they're like fighting each other, and it's like a pink background, I think. Ooh! Yeah! I mean, I said one side and the other side. I mean, technically it's like up and down, but taking it. Point! Without looking it up, what is the main character's name? I don't even have to grab the book. I can tell you it was my Harry Potter shelf, so the main character's name is Harry Potter. Without looking, name a side character. Okay, we have another Spider-Gwen comic. This is Volume 6, Life of Gwen Stacy. I haven't read this one. I'm gonna assume one of the side characters, I think Mary Jane, will probably be in there because Gwen is in a band with Mary Jane. Oh, boom! Don't know if you can see this, but the redhead, Mary Jane. Point. Guess how many pages the book has without looking. If you guess 25 below or 25 above the number, you can count it as a win. We have Children of Virtue and Vengeance by Tomi Adeyemi. I know this one was a fair bit shorter than the first one. I'm gonna say 375. No! 404. I was so close. Without looking it up, what rating did you give this book? If you land on a book you haven't read, pick a new set of numbers. Ooh, 4, my favorite shelf. However, there are 4 on there that are really pretty, but I haven't read. I landed on one of the books that's really pretty that I haven't actually read. Crap. We have The Autobiography of Harry Potter and The Goblet of Fire. I remember this used to be my least favorite, so I think initially I gave it like a 4 stars. I think it was the only one I didn't give a 5 stars, but I'm pretty sure after rereading it this year, I ended up enjoying it way more now, and I think I bumped it to 5. Bumped it to 5. I was right. Point! Without looking, where does this book take place? The Rules of Magic by Alice Hoffman. I'm pretty sure majority of this story takes place in New York City. Ha! New York, Upper East Side. Whew. Point. Without looking, what are the parents' names? I got my comic book shelf again. Oh my god, please give me a Batman. Please give me a Batman. Ah. This is why I don't touch my shelves. Okay, so I got the Uncanny X-Men. There's a lot of main characters in this, so I feel like I could basically pick any superhero on here and name their parents if I can. No. 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 Ooh! I can, actually. So right here, this is Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler's mother is Mystique, better known as Raven Darkholme, and his father is the demon Azrael. So, Point. Okay, without looking at the hardback, what color is the book under the dust jacket? Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. The spine matches the cover, and I think the rest of the book is gray. Point. Without looking, is there anything on the hardback, like an imprint or an image of some sort? Sixth Grave on the Edge by Dorinda Jones. I don't think there is. There's not. There's just the title. Point. Without taking the dust jacket off, what is the color of the font on the hardback? The European Travels for Monstrous Gentlewoman by Theodora Goss. I literally just bought this. I'm gonna take a jump and say silver. The words are gold. Without looking, do the chapters have titles or are they just numbered? Okay, this was on my TBR shelf, so I have no idea. Based off previous comic novelizations I've read, I'm pretty sure the chapters are just numbered. So technically they're not named, but like they tell you which point of view it's in and what's the setting. But I'm not really gonna consider that a title, so point. Without looking at the book cover, does it have an award? Looking for Alaska by John Green. I think it does. I'm pretty sure it does. Does it? It does! It has a... yeah, I can't even read that, but it does. Point. Without looking, does this book have any author blurbs on the front cover? Well, it's a comic, so I'm just gonna automatically say no. I don't care if this is cheating. I followed what the directions said. No, it does not. Point. Without looking, does the book have a description on the back? Third Grave, Dead Ahead, also by Dorinda Jones. This is a mass market paperback, so I'm gonna say yes. It does. Point. Without looking, does this book have an author photo? The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. I'm pretty sure it does because this is the anniversary edition and it has pictures at the back about like the making of the movie and S.E. Hinton herself, so I'm fairly certain it does. It does. Boom. Point. Without looking it up, is this author using a pen name? Teen Titans issue 30, Brother Blood. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure Jones, Danielle, and Akiza will probably be their actual names, but I'm gonna double check. As far as I can find, those are their actual names. So, point. Without peeking, what POV is this book written in, first or third? Actually, I don't really have to check because I got off my Harry Potter shelf, so I can just tell you it's third perspective. Point. Without looking, are there any pictures or graphics in this book? Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. I don't remember there being pictures. Does a map count? I think it does. Dang it. Without looking, does it have an epilogue? Whew. This is like a workout, y'all. I'm also propped on my bed, so like I keep having to get up and get down. And so I got Wanted by Mark Miller. I haven't read this. It is a graphic novel, so I don't think it will. As far as I can tell, no. It's just like issues, so no. Point. Without looking, does this book have a prologue? Eighth Grave After Dark by Dorinda Jones. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure most of her books don't have prologues, so no. There's not. Point. Without looking, is this book signed? The Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis. I feel like it's a fairly safe assumption to say this is not signed. Yeah, it's not. Without looking, do the page numbers have a design above or below them or none at all? Circe by Madeline Miller. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna go with above the numbers. Nope. It doesn't have anything, it's just the numbers. Without looking, do the chapter headings have designs on them? The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter by Theodora Goss. Just bought this one as well. Have not read the physical copy. I'm gonna say yes. I just have a feeling. It does! Yes. Point. Without looking, are the acknowledgements in the front or the back of the book? Black Widow, Red Vengeance by Margaret Stoll. On my TBR shelf. I feel like most books I read, the acknowledgements are in the back. They are! point. Without looking, what year was this book published? I can tell you right now, I'm not gonna get this right. I don't do well with years, so it's not gonna happen, y'all. Batgirl Volume 2, Nightfall Descends. I'm gonna go with 2015. 2013. I told y'all I wasn't gonna get it right. Last question. Without looking, what year did you read this book? Did I not just say I'm terrible at years? Unless it was this year, this ain't gonna happen. God's listening to me. I got my Harry Potter shelf and I just finished rereading the series. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I last read this in 2019. That is a point. Y'all, I got 23 points. Not to brag. A little to brag. Realized earlier that I didn't mention this challenge was originally made by Jesse the Reader. I will be putting a link to his original video in the description down below. I will also be putting a link to all of the other creators' profiles who I mentioned earlier. This was super fun challenge, but at the same time, like, I don't own a ton of books, so I might try redoing this after I've like expanded my library some more. Alright, so that is it, guys. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. I really appreciate it. Make sure to hit like and subscribe down below. I come out with videos on Monday and Friday, but until then, I hope you continue to have a terrific day. Bye!